Hi everyone, welcome to our Aries reading for mid-December 2020. This is for Aries Sun, Moon, or Rising, always. Those intuitively guided to the channel. Don't even know if you have Aries in your chart, always. You may be in love with an Aries. If so, if you're just checking on someone else's energy, understand that you'll probably receive messages too. So hopefully you're open to that. So really it's for all of you. Welcome again. We're going to start with our major arcanas, and we're going to pull 3 cards out of here. We're going to do one for love, one for your money or career, and another for life. And then what we'll do is we'll read them separately, and then we'll read them together. We'll read the whole reading together. So let's get started. Love. What is good for? A lot of people ask me about this deck here, and I don't know the name. There's love. And I don't know that they came just as major arcanas. I have a feeling I split up a deck, but it was such a long time ago that I just don't know the name. We have Temperance in your money / career, and we have the Chariot in for your love. For your life, for the life part. And let's just turn this over. We have the World in your love. So we have the World card in your love department. We have Temperance in your money department, and we have the Chariot in your life department. So Temperance is about waiting, right? Being patient for something that's coming your way. It's of a divine nature, right? This is something that many times we have to let go of control. And I feel like it may just be speaking of a time period. Let's get our other cards and we will find out. So we're going to take 3 for each. With another major arcana, Judgment. We have the Fool in the life department looking right at that Chariot. When should I move? When is the time to be the Fool? King of Cups in your love department. 10 of Pentacles in your money / career. That's great news. And we have the 7 of Wands in your life. We're going to take one more. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. Under that, we have the Magician. I often feel the Knight and the Princess, the Pages, are about learning to use your own voice. Understanding that your own voice is important to the conversation, let's say. All right, we have the Ace of Cups in your life. Let's see what we have in love. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Sun. Beautiful. Even though we have the 8 of Swords, we do have the Sun, and then we have the 8 of Wands. So, first thing I want to say is we have double 8s, 88. Could be 1988. It's interesting because I almost feel like some of you have like, well, I can tell you what some of this is. It's a little bit of fear. It's a little bit of protection, self-protection, against what? Against your heart, against opening yourself up, um, for love, for a relationship, that type of thing. And I feel like, I almost feel like it's funny. The readings this month have been about cutting people out more than bringing people in. But for your reading, I have to say, I feel kind of the opposite because, again, I feel like I've kind of closed my heart down. Um, maybe I'm nervous about committing to someone, something. However, the Eight of Swords or the Eight of Wands right under the Eight of Swords tells me that there's fast moving action in your life, especially with the Ace of Cups down here. So it speaks of unconditional love. Um, a special type of love, not just any kind of love, but a special type of love. And you have the Chariot here, so there definitely feels like there's movement coming in your world along with the Eight of Wands too. So there's probably some changes happening here. Um, Especially with the Fool here also coming right under Judgment. Judgment is about a call to attention. And, you're given the illumination that you need so that you can begin again, so that you can clear some of this old armor away, right? The old, let it fall away. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on you if this is what you want. Because the World card talks about, just like the Fool, it's something new, right? Something new that wants to begin. I often feel the World card talks about a reward, so to speak, for the period that I've been through, the journey that I have been through. The World card says something, close something out, so something new can begin. It talks about a spiritual connection also here. And then the Sun card right beside that, it's illumination over, I feel like this Ace of Cups. And is it for you? Is it not for you? Well, if I look straight down, I feel like it's coming from the highest energy. It really does feel like that. And then in your money sector, also same thing. You have the Ten of Pentacles here, and Temperance kind of guiding this along. Let's go ahead and bring out the Cosmic Tarot, and let's break this down. Give it a couple shuffles. And let's start in your love department, okay? Oh, okay. And then we'll move down. We'll go down from there. We have the Princess of Cups, which I have to tell you, she was on the bottom of the deck, and I was going to say that, and I'm like, nah, I'm not even going to mention it. And here she is. So listen, this is about a cup coming in towards you. The Princess of Cups doesn't realize it, doesn't expect it. This is unexpected. And I feel like, it's like your ancestors are trying to get you aware of any heart blockages you may have. Why? So that probably you can be in this Ten of Pentacles energy. Maybe that you will accept this offer. Ace of Swords. Wow. Five of Wands. So like-minded energy. For some of you, this could certainly be some type of communication coming in. For someone, you may have been in the Ten of Pentacles already. Look at this, the Star card. So interesting, we have the Star card coming over the Eight of Swords. So I've created this armor around me. You guys heard me say this a million times. But until the armor is gone, it'll keep coming up. It just will, because with armor around us, we can't truly, fully experience what the potential of what can be. I hope that makes sense to you. The Star card is about your hopes and your dreams, right? What you'd like to bring into your life. So it's interesting that you're trying to manifest this but I'm manifesting at the same time that I have this armor on. So it's like, you know, will it reach you, or will it just keep bouncing off type of thing. I'm going to take one more over this king. And by the way, it doesn't really matter that it's the King of Cups. The King of Cups is about someone who enjoys being in a relationship, feels more secure in a relationship. Now that could mean once they've matured to that state, right? Um, Look at this. Oh, Two of Cups and Prince of Swords. So we get the Prince twice, but look at that, the Two of Cups. So this is the soulmate love. What, you know, whether you want it or not, I feel like with the Princess of Cups, this is something that comes in unexpectedly. Now this could be communication that comes in, um, but I have to tell you, I feel like your guides are kind of protecting you here, because with the Ace of Swords coming over the Sun, I feel like I feel like this is truly one of your authentic seeds that you have planted. Perhaps you don't remember it, right? Because this is a soulmate. So if it's a soulmate, I feel like it's somewhat planned, right? Planned before I've come here to Earth. Now the two of us, get to feel in the free will type of energy, but it does feel kind of like a soul contract. Um, so I just want to say, if this is something that you're interested, like if you want to move into the area of love, and I do feel it's true love, it doesn't mean it's going to be easy, right? Especially if I still have that Eight of Swords up, it's going to be difficult. Someone's going to have to help you bring down that armor if you can't bring it down yourself. But listen, in a way, I feel like that's exactly what will happen here. But also, I want to say, I feel like this is also a message to you to consider, you know, if I want love, am I blocking myself from it, so to speak? Now, when you're manifesting, right, which is the star, right, I want to bring about this energy. I'm just not thinking about it. I want to bring it about. So there it is, and here it comes. And it's a soulmate, and I feel like some of you, like, that's what you want this time. Um, but it just seems like, your armor's not going to stop it from coming in. I feel like the only thing your armor will do is make it more difficult to get to the place that you really want to get to. You know, well, I'll leave it there. Let's keep going, and we'll see how it fits in with the rest. So let's move down to the next sector, keeping your love life in mind, and the lower line. We're going to start with Temperance. Card of Sagittarius, by the way. I don't even know if I said that. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles. Hello. Temperance is controlling this ace. Well, I don't want to say controlling. That's the wrong word. Is guiding this Ace of Pentacles. This is something tangible. This is something that's coming into your physical world. It's Earth. It's I can hold it. I can touch it. I can smell it. I can feel it. That type of thing. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Three of Swords. Some of you, this person may have been in your life before. We have the Five of Swords. Interesting. This will tell us a little bit where a block is at. So, we have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords, in this, when I look at this card, I feel like I'm pinned down. I can't move. I'm kind of stuck. That type of thing. But you're not, because it's swords, and if I look above it is the Eight of Swords again, and that is self-created. The Five of Swords is about understanding what's toxic, who's toxic, what doesn't serve me, who doesn't serve me. And don't get mad at me, but I feel like this is saying a little bit of carrying the energy of a broken heart, just the energy of it. I mean, I'm not going to say it didn't happen. Of course it happened. And of course there was pain and all that, but I feel like this is the time now to understand that you can clear this energy. I feel like some of you may be having a hard time clearing past energy because Here's what I feel like. I feel like you need to refocus your attention. You have some beautiful, abundant energy under your money and your career. But I do feel like it's going to take your first step to really get this moving. Some of you, I feel like this is about working out of your home, and perhaps you've been waiting. I feel like this is going to help many um, feel a more independent type of thing. Seven of Wands right below that. Some of you may be going into the um, avenue of helping the underdog in some way. I get that all the time. Helping the underdog in some way, defending the underdog in some way, defending. Just saw the 7 and the 3, which is 11. Some of you may be talking about twin flame type energy. But it feels like based on your own experiences and based on your own pain. It's like someone, I feel like someone out there is like documenting their journey for whatever reason, and I feel like that is coming to life. Let's see. We have the 6 of Pentacles coming over the Chariot, card of Cancer, by the way. Look at this. We have the 9 of Pentacles. This is kind of beautiful. So, I'm sorry, that was the 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups is coming over the Fool. This is moving towards the Fool's energy. I feel like what this is saying is the 8 of Swords becoming clear, the 5 of Swords, what's toxic, who's toxic, that type of thing. I think you're thinking more and more about that type of energy, like what isn't serving me, and looking at oneself too, but also looking around at your life. I feel kind of like it's a necessity. Why? So that you can find. I feel like the ticket is finding that joy and happiness within yourself. Um, And it feels like when I'm able to do that, that's when energy really starts moving, right? Because I'm out of the 8 of Swords and now I'm into the 9 of Cups. So independent energy, loving myself again, figuring things out. No matter, it doesn't mean it's all figured out, but I'm on that path of figuring it out. So I love the 9 of Cups over the Fool. It's nice, clear, clean, fresh, like a fresh new start type of energy. 6 of Pentacles is okay, so let's look at this too. If I'm coming down this line, this again, Princess of Pentacles or Princess of Cups is about to receive this cup. And then we have the Ace down here. So I even feel like in your money sector, it's like receiving this pentacle that in some way is going to help you. For some of you, I feel like maybe even start like a home business or help finance what it is that you need. I feel like a way will be made for you, especially if this is like soul work. Because if I come down to the 6 of Pentacles, this means I have more than enough. This puts me in a very loving, empathetic, compassionate type energy. And I feel like, it's almost like your guide just saying, you're gonna have the success. You have the 10 of Pentacles here. So I know that that means abundance within your home. So I know that you're gonna have that if you put the effort in, of course. But I feel like the Six of Pentacles is what's helping you move in that direction. And it's enough where I feel like in the long run, let's just say, your generosity. I feel like you will give um, as much as you receive. And I feel like it turns into a very natural give and take with the universe, right? Letting go of control of and just kind of flowing with the energy. Let's not forget, Temperance is here, divine timing. We have the 3 of Cups Coming over the Seven of Wands. Interesting. We have the 3 and 3, which I'm seeing a lot of this month. And we have the Eight of Swords again. Wow. So we have the Eight of Swords anchored by this Five of Swords. This is pretty easy to figure out. Again, let's look a little closer at the Five of Swords, because this is one of the main blocks. If you look at this person, you can see the 5 swords, right? And he's laying in the position as if these swords were pinning him down, holding him down, but they're not. So what does that mean? That means that this person has to stand up and realize that these swords have become toxic in their life, that this toxic energy has literally held them in place. This is mind over matter, though. And I know that because we have 2 Eight of Swords. This is the energy of being in my head. This is the energy of, don't anything touch me that can hurt me. But we also have to realize that, because the Ace of Cups is here, I want to say that if I truly, truly, truly want this love, or these aces that are coming in, what it's saying is, you can't truly, fully experience the joy that this can bring with this armor around you. Self-created again, but it's definitely showing me that a lot of it is from outside sources. These sources can't hold you down unless you allow them. And that's what it feels like right here. But coming over the Eight of Wands, I feel like what I think about, I bring about. What I think about, I bring about. What I think about, I bring about. So, Eight of Swords, right over that Ace of Cups. To me, it can't be clearer. It's very, very clear. And I have to say, I feel like, what's the Three of Swords? Well, the Three of Cups is below that. So, you may have had the element of someone cheating on you. I mean, haven't we all? But you may still be in the agony of it, and it is agony. But I also feel like, I don't know if this person coming in, for some of you, it's probably someone of the past coming back. Now, that would definitely mean I need to clear this energy, because someone that I've already been with coming back with 2 Eight of Swords, I can already tell the Tower will come again. I can tell. I can feel it. However, I feel the opposite if I'm able to, if I truly want that person back. Because there is communication coming towards you. There is this cup coming towards you. Temperance is bringing this Ace of Pentacles in towards you. So all this is coming towards you. But then if we look at the back end of the reading, this is where all the blocks lie. So follow the pattern and you can break it. You can eliminate it for good. This is a time period where I feel like listen, it's going to be talking about January too, right? Starting brand new. And we'll find out in January, but starting brand new and spending a moment in this, how do I want to say it, in this time period where I'm really learning to love myself again. And listen, I just feel like if we don't, I feel like, well, it depends. I don't know. Like on your life path, the life path number 8 is really about figuring out this material world. They are about their material world. And there's a lot of 8 showing. But it's so that they can clear it. It's like that is the soul's job, is to, that is what you're here for. I recommend, if you don't know your life path, look it up, because I feel like you learn a lot from yourself, a lot about yourself in a life path number. And let's not forget, we do have the Two of Cups up here. So this is a soulmate energy. And so I feel like if it's someone of the past, you are able to clear it. And I don't feel it would be someone coming back if they weren't ready. If anything, I'd feel more you're not ready than them. And I'm only saying it because of Temperance. And the World. It's almost like it's saying what wants to come in next, which is maybe 2 things, 2 new things. I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, so two new things want to come in. Trying to think, what else do I want to look at? Um, let's take a card on the Princess of Cups. Look at this. I have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It can be two Aries. And the Six of Wands. It's the energy of victory. This tells me that someone coming in, or you yourself, maybe perhaps both of you, because it's showing us like-minded energy, also soulmate energy. Um, Perhaps both of you, I feel like, this is moving into very kind of charming type energy. This person may come in and be like very charming, but it can be you also. So I feel there's nothing to fear here over this, whatever this princess is receiving. I really don't feel like I have to fear it with this energy. Plus the sun is here, so anything that needs to be seen will be seen. It's going to be up to me, though, right? I can see it and then ignore it, or then that's kind of what the Eight of Swords is. I'll just put another sword in my armor, um, or I can knock the whole damn thing down. So I just wanted to see what the princess is unexpectedly receiving, and it's showing that it's you. It's showing that it's the energy of victory. It's the energy of truly being able to overcome. What else do I want to look at? There's something else. Oh, I'm going to look at this Ace of Pentacles a little bit more. And then I think what I also want to do is take a card on the Three of Swords. Maybe we'll just go the whole way across here. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Death card. So right off the bat, look at this. Ten of Swords. This is what armors are made of, the Ten of Swords. These are other people's opinions of me. That really I've decided to take on. It's another energy being pinned down. We have the Five of Swords. Now we have the Ten of Swords. But the Death card comes over that. So clearly, this is energy of the past. And the Death card says, don't resist closing up the doors so that brand new doors can open. I think that's why you got all these aces. Because Ace of Swords too. New doors want to open. And it's just not resisting what divine wants to bring you, because it is coming from temperance. We have judgment. Interesting, we have judgment coming over judgment, and we have the Princess of Wands. So the Princess of Wands is my go-getter. She's my chance taker. She's my, I'm not going to think about it, I'm just going to do it. If I feel passionate about it, then I'm moving into it. I'm learning my way as I go. She's learning how to use that wand. For some of you, this is your progression, your process, what you're going through. But I feel like almost like she's not going to carry that Three of Swords energy around with her. She won't do it. She just won't. She's someone who will close the door to the past. How can she do that? Well, maybe she's taken that moment and realized that this Ten of Swords, other people's opinions, have literally held me in place. Now it's time, with these Eight of Swords wrapped around that, to let it go. First of all, the Eight of Swords is coming over this Ace of Cups. So this is also learning to love yourself again. And I know I say that a lot, but it's just the truth, right? It's the truth, and it helps open up new energy for you. It's almost like you're telling the universe, I'm ready. Bring it on. I'm ready. So I think, it's up to you, but I kind of feel like we should follow the Princess of Swords energy this month and be willing to take some chances, be willing to have some deep experiences. And it does feel deep. But also, I just want to say, I do feel like there is, I feel like, again, I have the energy of those who have left this world before us, but still their hand in your life. I just want to say real quick too, I feel like a message for someone also is if I look at this Eight of Swords, what I'm going to find for some of those swords was actually, um, if I look, I could see that in that time period, I don't feel like I was satisfied with my life anyway. So maybe this is what pushes you forward, right? Because I don't feel there was satisfaction, but I also feel there's the energy of sticking around longer than you should. Now, that doesn't mean sticking in a relationship, it can mean anything. But I do feel like there's the energy of not closing doors when you felt like they needed to be closed. The Ten of Swords, if I can close that door, look at this Ace of Pentacles here. Temperance says, don't resist changes, don't resist the new, right? You got the Fool right here. And for some of you, it is a sense of true happiness. And that happiness of oneself will open the door for unconditional love to come in. And by the way, again, soulmate energy. So I don't think you have anything to fear here um, in any of this. I really don't. Not in any of this. It all feels just right. But ultimately, it's got to be your choice. I'm going to see if there's anything else. Let's look at the Eight of Swords over this Ace of Cups. I mean, I know what it is, but let's just take a card or two. I mean, I think it'd be wonderful if you watch a reading and then you're able to put down those swords. We have the Queen of Wands. So we have the Princess of Wands who is coming over that Three of Swords. So she's taking a chance. Even if she's had the Three of Swords in her life, she's still taking a chance. And then we see the Queen. And hello, the Sun. So now I feel like I can leave this reading and feel confident that some of you are truly going to see what's blocking you in your life and how to let down that armor so that, you know, I'm saying armor, it can be a lot of different things, but what it's talking about mainly is what is holding you in place in energy that is not serving you. Are you willing to put that down so these changes can come into your life and be all that they can be? I feel like you don't have to. I feel like these things are coming in anyway. I like this reading is about, you know, a call to attention of the blocks over here. So that's where I think I'm going to leave it. Just got to let it flow. I love you guys. Have a great holiday, and I will see you soon.